When creating external references, we can even link to drawings that are significantly larger than our project area. After connecting, AutoCAD makes it easy to clip large reference files down to size. In this lesson, we will explore how to clip a reference drawing. On my screen, I have an exhibit that represents a small proposed subdivision. One thing I'd like to add to this exhibit is the existing topography across this site. So I have contacted the GIS person in the office, and they've sent me a file containing the contours in this area. Let's reference that drawing. To do that, I'll go to the Insert tab and then I'll click the Attach button. In the Exercise Files folder, I'll select this drawing, 05X Topo, and I'll click Open. I'll then make sure that all of the boxes are unchecked. I'm going to use a relative path, and for the reference type, I'll make sure it's set to Overlay. When I'm finished, I'll click OK. If I zoom in, you can see these contour lines. These lines represent the elevation of the property in even 2-foot increments. Using these contours, it's easy to find the high and low points on the site. If I do a zoom extents, you can see that the contour file that I have is quite a bit larger than what I need. No problem. AutoCAD makes it easy to clip an external reference. Clip this file, I'll select the reference, and then in the Contextual Ribbon tab, I'll choose Create Clipping Boundary. And there's a few ways I can do this. I could select an existing polyline as my clipping boundary. I can define a polygonal clipping boundary, or I can create a rectangular clipping boundary. Now that we have the same options down here at the command line, I'm going to select polygonal, and then I'm going to turn my running object snaps off momentarily so they don't get in the way. I'll pick a point here in the northwest, the northeast. I'll work my way around the project, and when I'm finished, I'll press Enter, and then I'll press Escape to deselect the reference. Now when I do a zoom extents, you can see AutoCAD is focusing on only the area of the project that I'm interested in. To edit a clipping boundary, I can select the reference, and then I can choose a grip and pull these out wherever I like. I can also invert the clipping boundary by clicking this arrow. To remove the clipping boundary, I can come back to the ribbon and choose Remove. Now I'd like to keep the boundary, so I'm going to press Ctrl Z to undo. Finally, I'm going to do a zoom extents, and then I'll turn my running object snaps back on. So when it comes to reference files, size doesn't really matter. Using AutoCAD's clipping tools, we can easily crop any reference down to match the size of our project.